What's up, guys? Now, let's talk about the extra 3 million experience you are leaving on the table every day from all of your classes that are in all those levels between 80 and 90. They're classes you're maybe not as familiar with. You do kind of want them at cap. You don't really want to play them in any content that might actually ask that you know your rotation or anything like that. That's okay, because as I ran down the hill here, we have a couple of quests to unlock this, but what you're looking for is the guild ship hunt board. I open this up, and once per day, I can grab a junior bill, and I can grab a associate bill, and I can grab a senior bill. Now, you'll notice I'm getting an error message here, because once you pick them up, that's it having been received for the day. This means I have a previous day's in my inventory, and I'm welcome to go finish that one, and then come back and grab this one, meaning I could do it twice. So if you only play every other day, go ahead and pick them up on the in-between days, log in for just a couple minutes right here, grab these, then log right back out, and the next day come back and do these twice and gain 2 rounds of experience. So the next thing I do is I port out. Now, I go through the zones in a particular order because it minimizes on my teleport costs. Those of you that have teleport tickets or whatever, maybe don't worry about it. Maybe you don't care about teleport costs. But I always go Labyrinthos, then to Thavnair, then to Garlemald, and then Garlemald is directly under the moon because things have to be placed in real place. Can you imagine if they had it orbiting and so like the teleport costs varied? And we jump up to Mar Lamentorum and then over to Elpis and out to Ultima Thule. Elpis and Ultima Thule each only have 1, and then the last remaining tip here is that what you want is when I port out to this first zone, let me hop out to Labyrinthos, and let me show you the greatest game changer. For any of you that have been doing hunts and you just want to make sure you're not missing anything, this literally got me on Lulu clips because it blew me away on stream when somebody showed me this. So I go to duty, I go up to recommendations, and then I just drag it onto the bar. Now what that means is that when I open this, it's going to tell me, hey, you got some stuff for the hunt. Now at first, when you first start this is not going to be a fast process because you're going to click on this and you're not immediately going to recognize where these things are. There's websites that'll kind of show you, maybe you remember a couple from the quests, but in each zone it's going to kind of vary slightly how many they are. After I kill those 2 in Labyrinthos, I would port over to Thavnair here, and then I would kill however many are in Thavnair. And so you'll see it opens, it stays open, and I come in here, and I can see these. I don't always recognize them from the name, but I do recognize them from, you know, okay, gorilla, tiger, great, those are both above me. The turtle, and awesome. It also tells you their location here. It tells you what you're going to get with your reward, and you can click on it, and it will zoom you in on the perfumed rise, but it doesn't tell you the perfumed rise is everything from the giraffes up here to the little tail guys here. There's some walruses out on the coast. So, like, there's a bunch of different monster types. They don't really overlap that much, so when you get out here, the snakes tend to run down along here. I think the tigers, then the gorillas, I think, maybe. So I can usually get pretty close. And so we'll go ahead and, which point did I go to? We'll go ahead and kill the turtle here. Like I said, I don't have to be good at this class. I don't have to know what I'm doing. And it will tell you how many I need, but actually down in your chat log, it'll do the same thing. So let me get my fairy out just in case so that I don't have to do anything at all. And then I can just sit here and just spam broil. Those of you that actually play this class, go ahead and make sure you get some food on. Because I'm in the open world, I can actually go to my free company. Any of you on Sargatanis looking for one are welcome to join ours. And I can go down to actions, throw Heat of Battle on. We'll throw one on for crafters, just in case there's any of those. And there we go. Awesome. Done. What does that look like? Well, 200,000 experience. Right there. And every day, you're going to be getting anywhere between 200,000 and 1 million per zone. Across the number of zones, it's like 3 to 3.5 million. I do think it varies slightly based on what level you are, so I think it gives me like a tiny bit more because I'm level 87, but not enough to make up for the fact that level 87 to 88 is 9.5 million experience, and Astro is, you know, a fraction of that. And so it's not perfect. If in addition to this you do your Pixie dailies, those are good for about 1 million experience per day above level 80. You can actually do open world content that does not ask you know your rotations, does not ask that you're paying attention. Maybe you're just kind of like listening to a YouTube video or something like that. You can just hang out. It's no big deal. These really aren't that dangerous, and so it's not any of the stress of going into a leveling roulette as a healer or a tank that you don't know if you've played in months. No big deal, and it grabs 3.5 million. It's going to be leveling me every other day on my Astro. So it is absolutely like Pixie dailies. Remember, we're going to get more dailies in 6.1, so if you pair all of these things, this is non-instance content. No wait time for you DPS out there, and you can get a lot of experience very, very, very rapidly. You also have a weekly hunt that you do at level 90. These are grabbing you sacks of nuts. And so there is a currency component to this, so you can go buy things with these, but honestly today was just about the experience. It gives you a little bit of gil, maybe that pays you back for teleports and then some. It's not do this for the experience. Just do it for the experience on all the jobs that you want to get to 90 eventually. You're not in a hurry, and you don't want to actually do anything that requires real effort. So it's mostly about just leveling up jobs while gaming. Kinda.